All right, here's the seal that we're gonna take this tour on, and here's the captain.
Good morning to you.
What's your name?
I'm Captain Daryl.
How long have you been doing this, Daryl?
A little about 3.5 years.
So tell us, where are we going?
Okay, what we're going to do is leave Seaport Village here. We're going to follow the harbor, past the Maritime Museum, past the airport, out to a little place called Shelter Island. We're going to actually splash in the water using the Shelter Island launch ramp. Head out to the bait receivers, which is out near the harbor entrance, see the sea lions and whatever else is going on in the harbor.
Wow. Let's go.
All right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the SEAL Tour. My name is Jerry. I'll be your guide for today. Hopefully it'll be a nice day out on the water. It's my first tour today, so I can't really tell you, but it's going to be nice out there. All right, as we leave out of Seaport Village, I'm going to play a little tune on the radio here, and hope you'll confident Captain Daryl and I to operate this boat properly. So here we go. Here's the confidence builder for the whole tour. Here's that train, watch out. San Diego's going to be one of the first ports of call to the Panama Canal, and when the folks got here in 1914, a good way to get them out of the city was the train. Now, coming up on your left, this large white building is the present-day cruise ship terminal. There is a cruise ship in today from Holland America Cruise Line, the Oosterdam. I will tell you that San Diego hosts between 100 and 150 cruise ships a year. Every time a cruise ship comes to San Diego, it brings about $2 million to our economy. So obviously we enjoy seeing the cruise ships come to San Diego.
There's a painting of Charles Lindbergh by a local artist.
Get their large ships into the shallow water harbor. To do so, they had to dredge it, and that's exactly what they did. But they found themselves with literally tons of sand, dirt, and silt. They didn't know what to do with it, so they said to the city, "Where do you want us to put all this?" The city says, "You know what? We have a sandbar in the middle of the bay. Just dump it there. We'll figure out what to do with it later." Well, this, ladies and gentlemen, is what they figured out what to do with it. This is Shelter Island. 400 feet wide, 1 mile long. It has condominium projects, restaurants, hotels. Off to your left here, you're going to see there's some high-end businesses. But I'll tell you what, off to your right over here, there are 3,100 boat slips. And off to your left, there's 800 more. And it costs them $20 to $25 per foot per month to park your boat. That means if you have a 40-foot boat, it's costing you $1,000 a month to park your boat here at Shelter Island. So I think you'll have to agree the city makes quite a good return on the dredge from the bay. Now, coming up here on your right is Humphreys Half Moon Inn, one of the larger hotels here on Shelter Island, and it's built in that Polynesian architectural style to give you that island feel. Now, we're getting very close to going in the water. Coast Guard said Deb talked about these PFDs, personal flotation devices.
So here we go, folks. We're going to go in the water. Wow.
Oh, what a tight door. Now, if I forgot to do that, your feet are getting wet, just pick them up.
Woo! We're in the water, folks. What a machine, what a machine. And there's...
You want a bite? Oh, you had a question.
There's the pelicans.
Alright, that's enough of the Jaws music. There are no man-eating sharks in San Diego Bay, okay? They only eat women and children. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and myself, we'd like to welcome you to San Diego Bay. This is the big bay, the working bay. Any bit of commerce coming into the city via the waterway has to come in through this bay here. Now, there is another bay about 4 miles north called Mission Bay, but that's for recreation only. This is the bay that makes the money for the city right here. Now, if I could draw your attention to the left over here, you'll see those 2 half-moon hangars over there at NAS North Island. If you look directly behind them, those are the 2 500-foot towers of the Manchester Grand Hyatt Hotel, where we started our tour from at Seaport Village. And we've come approximately 7 miles around the city and into the water here at Shelter Island. Now, I told you we're going to talk about 3 islands today. We talked about Harbor Island, Shelter Island, and off to your left is NAS Northside, one of the large military complexes we have here in San Diego. Now, San Diego is the largest military complex in the world today. There's 161,000 men and women stationed here in San Diego, and with them they bring 260,000 dependents. And because of that, the military puts in our economy every year between 20 and $25 billion with a B. So they are the largest contributor to our economy. Now, number 2 is biotech, and number 3 is you folks visiting from out of town. So keep on coming, because without you guys, then Captain Darrell and I do not have a job, and then it gets real personal at that point. All right, I'm going to go off the mic here for a second. Would anybody like me to bring them a blanket?
Here's Point Loma. All this, all the way down. Getting a little wave action here. There's a way to go. Bicycling on the water.